What's up, you guys? I was gonna hop into Oblivion tonight, but I fell asleep on my couch. Yeah, I fell asleep on my couch, and then I was hanging out with my son while my wife took a shower. Take on me. I was trying to get my son into some good music, but he would rather spend time with his rubber ducky. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Rubber ducky, we have so much fun. I actually have this really cool Dark Souls rubber duck. It's cool. All right.
Deke, you ever ride with a drifter, scars all over his face, carries a tire iron, goes by the name of Limbo?
Don't know.
He came into camp yesterday to turn in some bounties, have a few drinks. Seems like he didn't leave until early this morning.
Well, Tuck, I don't run security here, so why don't you just tell Alki about that?
He beat a man, Deke, and a woman to death. Bowman and Hewitt. Her face was so smashed in you couldn't tell it was her.
Hewitt. Maria. Right? Jesus. This asshole, Limbo. He's a local.
Alki says they've set up shop at the old Forest Service watchtower on the east slope of Three Finger Jack.
Yep, I know where it is, and, I'll handle it.
I thought you might.
Bro, is this dude beating somebody again?
Hey, Tuck. So, am I on your trust list or no?
Where is the gun guy? Oh, I need to go turn in bounties really quick.
You here for your bike?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing?
What's new?
Yeah, I got a drifter or two who stopped by here and there.
Last time I saw Boozer was a few weeks ago.
He's still around. Same as ever. Guess he's just been busy.
Heard a rumor that he got hurt or something.
That's just Tucker making shit up. He's fine.
Whatever. Right. Later, man. Hey, man.
Hey, how's it going?
See ya.
Later.
Deacon,
Hey, what's going on?
need supplies, weapons.
22 repeater. Fuck. Everything is still locked up, man.
Need anything else? What else can I do for you?
You can shut your damn mouth there, son. A suppressor made from an old oil filter found. What? What is this? A suppressor.
Here, good as new. Yeah, I can upgrade that.
Sniper, what's up, man? How do you how do I store weapons, dude?
Come by if you still need something.
Cause that's what's confusing me is
Later.
not being able to like select different well, it bugs me that I can't throw like a sawed-off shotgun on my bike. Can I fast travel there? What is this? I do need to go check on damn it.
We got gas if you need it. Bike's a real guzzler.
Yeah, I know. I need to go. Copeland's camp. Yeah, let me fast travel here because I can get gas for free here first. Let me go check on Boozer.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. Back during the American Revolution, when we were fighting for our freedoms, we gained the beautiful right to keep and bear arms. A right we used to protect ourselves.
Oh, hell no. I'm not gonna listen to this bullshit. I got a use for you.
Didn't they say he would like craft supplies and shit for me?
It's like Boozer says, I hear a bug calling my name.
I wanted to hop into Oblivion tonight, you guys. I just wanted to reiterate that, but dude, honestly, I fell asleep watching Eden Zero. I'm gonna have to rewind it. I was like in episode 4 where they're at like the diner or whatever, and they were talking about all the different alien species that they come across and how everybody speaks like a universal language, and I ended up falling asleep. That show is wild. It's where he sees the one hot alien chick, and then the girl that he's with like smacks him in the face and is like, "What are you doing?" Oh, excuse me. Yeah, sure. Guzzle, guzzle, baby. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that right there. Why? Don't just throw it on the ground, dipshit. What are you doing? Alright, what is this? He's my brother. After this, we will fast travel over Belknap Caves ambush. No, I don't like that. That's that spot where that... Can I... Historical marker. What's weird is the map topographically reminds me a lot of... Not exactly, but it reminds me a lot of Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know why. Like, they don't look incredibly similar, but there are certain aspects about it that really remind me of that game. I should play that game again.
Open it up. It's okay.
O'Brien, report. This is O'Brien. I was just about to check in. We're heading over to the Matolia Springs site, doing some follow-up on an earlier field report.
O'Brien. It's goddamn O'Brien. What did he say? Metolius Springs. Yeah, I know where that is. Hey, Boozer, you there?
Yeah, Deke.
I just caught a break. That Nero radio might actually be useful. I know where they're going tomorrow.
Wait, I thought you said you couldn't take him on.
No, I can't. But with a little luck, I can get to their chopper without being seen and...
Give him hell, brother. Remember what Jack used to say? Don't ride faster than your guardian angel can fly.
Like I said, Jack used to say a lot of stupid shit. Deacon out. Alright, let's go see what the hell Nero is up to. O'Brien, got some questions for you.
Should have more stuff later.
What do you need? All right. See
You
ya.
got something to say about it? What do you need? Not buying today. Thanks. See you later.
Oh, hey.
How's it going?
How's it going? Wait, what is this? I remember. Let's go do this first. It's a good show. It really is.
Gotta take a closer look. What do we got? Still got this.
Bro, what the hell? Is this a bug or something?
Nice bunch of rapists, thieves, and murderers. What you doing out here, huh? You looking for your next easy target? Yeah. Crap, somebody's trapped. They gotta help.
Men coming! Come on!
I saw something. I need help right here! Help!
Clear nearby enemy. What? They better not mean the zombies down below, dude, because I'll just leave.
first!
Got it. At last.
You're gonna be okay.
You're gonna die out here. I know of a camp where it's safe.
Camp? Where? Where? Show me.
The main kid.
Peaceful Lake. Mark Copeland. It's safe there.
I was done for. Holy shit! You know? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
But like I said, I'm only 4 episodes in, so the chick, the cat,
Running, stay off
and
the road.
the dude are like the only people that I've really met so far. That and the dude from, he's like from the future, and he's the one that like made the robot cat. I don't know, that's right about where I fell asleep. He like made the robot cat in the future, and she was like, we're from the future, this is you in the future. And he was like, what? And he's like, what the hell is wrong with my hair? What did you do to my hair or something? And she was like, don't act like it's my fault.
Needed this. Done.
So my wife went and got my second to youngest son came in, and he was like, Dad, does my haircut look cool? And I was like, yeah. What do you mean? Like, it caught me off guard, just like the way he asked it. And he was like, you know, just does my haircut look cool? And I was like, yeah, bud, it looks real cool. You know, it's nice and short, and it's clean cut. And I said, you know, Daddy needs a haircut pretty soon, too. Daddy's haircut's getting a little too long. And he was like, yeah. He was like, brothers just said my hair looked dumb, and it hurt my feelings. And I was like, they're just messing with you, dude. I was like, your hair looks good, and don't ever let anybody tell you otherwise. But he started asking me questions about, like, the Doom Slayer guy, because I've got all the statues right here. But he was really fascinated with this. He could not get enough of this helm. Bro, he was asking me questions for days about this helm. God damn, this thing is heavy. Why Steiner? Is that the teacher guy? Or not the teacher, the guy that they said is from the future that made the cat or whatever? What is going on with my camera? There we go.
Scrap.
Not bad, huh? That's it.
Damn dog.
Yeah, neat.
Yeah, I know. I think she'll be back though. They should make, that's what they should make a statue of. Is like the dragon sitting there and like Doomslayer on top of her. Bro, that'd be badass. That'd be a sick statue. Where's that third wolf at? One thing that I don't like about this game is I feel that the zombies are very cheaply, like, cheap. I don't know how to explain it. It's...
Hey, Tuck, I'm here, and yeah, looks like Limbo and his crew are calling the place home like nothing ever happened. He said his face was scarred, so, I mean, more, please? What else can you tell me?
He wears a green coat. Looks like a goddamn leprechaun. You bring me his tire iron, Deacon St. John, and I want it covered in what's left of the son of a bitch's face.
I hear you. St. John out.
Someone's here. Hey, what's going on?
was that? Okay.
Come on, you sorry son of bitches. This camp locked down, or are you gonna answer to Limbo?
All right, Limbo, where you at?
Iron Tooth.
Yeah, why don't you just stop by the hot springs, have a little
You
fun?
don't need no
Is that it?
dentist with old Iron Tooth around, do ya? He'll just pop right up there and
Who was
knock
that?
him all out at once. Now, won't he?
Gotcha.
Sending some men out here. Me and Iron Tooth want to be ready. He's getting kind of thirsty. Oh, what's that, Iron Tooth? You thirsty? You wanna drink something warm? Something red, thick, gooey? Maybe I can help you with that.
What's that?
See old Iron Tooth here? You wanna get all nice and cozy with him? Like
Topping off.
Well, so from what I've been told, Surratt is Daisy reincarnated.
Need no dentist with old Iron Tooth around, do ya? He'll just pop right up there and knock him all out at once. Now, won't he? That old bitch is gonna be sending some men out here. And me and Iron Tooth wanna be ready. Oh, Iron Tooth, he's getting kinda thirsty. Oh, what's that, Iron Tooth? You thirsty? You wanna drink something warm? Something red and thick and gooey? Well, maybe I can help you with that. See old Iron Tooth here? You wanna get all nice and cozy with him? Like me putting him right up alongside your goddamn face?
I saw something.
Come on, you sorry son of a bitches. I want this camp locked down, or are you gonna answer to Limbo and his pal Iron Tooth? You don't need no dentist with old Iron Tooth around, do ya? He'll just pop right up there and knock him all out at once. Now, won't he? That old bitch is gonna be sending some men out here. And me and Iron Tooth wanna be ready. Oh, Iron Tooth, he's getting kinda thirsty. Oh, what's that, Iron Tooth? You thirsty? You wanna drink something warm? Something red, thick, and gooey? Maybe I can help you with that. See old Iron Tooth here? You wanna get all nice and cozy with him? Like me putting him right up alongside your goddamn face?
That was the trap goal.
Little bitch! Come on out, let's settle
Gotta
this.
be up on that tower.
Old Iron Tooth, goddammit!
Just gonna saw something. You. Oh, hey. That's,
Oh, come on. Be very, very quiet while hunting rabbits. Bro, these people have shitty ass camps. I'm telling you, like, for being in a zombie apocalypse.
the hell? Gotcha. Come here. The fuck are you? Pull it back! What was that? Hey, come out and show yourself. We won't kill you, we promise. Good. Come out, asshole! Why aren't you moving, huh? I'm hit! I'm hit! Finally! That's all of them. I thought he was here. Still got old Iron Tooth on you, yeah? It's right here. Someone's here! Spread out! Where'd he go?
Lost the son of a bitch. You sure? Shit.
Down! Move up! Get in there. They're down! Pull back. Pull back. Burn, asshole. Yeah, go Molotov.
I see you running around.
Get him! Beside you! Beside you! Kill the son of a bitch! Gotcha. You gotta stop. What the hell are you doing just running around like that?
I don't know. There's, yeah, that's. I don't know. In my head, I always, when I hear zombies, I always picture like George A. Romero's like Dawn of the Dead. You know what I mean? Like the slow moving. You know. Let's get the hell out of here. See, I should be able to carry a shotgun on the motorcycle, like in a... Like, I understand not going full Last of Us and having a, you know, a 44 Magnum and a Glock 9 and a crossbow and a sawed-off shotgun and a rifle and an AK on my back. Like, I get that. Maybe for Joel... But you would think that on my motorcycle, I'd have like a shotgun. Why am I sabotaging? And that's what I liked about The Last of Us, is technically they weren't zombies. They were humans that were infected with the cordyceps. You know what I mean? So it's not like they technically weren't zombies, but at the same time they were. I don't want that.
Good. I can fix this. That should do it.
Okay, let's keep cruising. Let's keep cruising.
Deke, you there? Had some time on my hands? Make you some shit.
Loser, thank you. Yeah, I'll stop by later.
These things are more like those things from I Am Legend.
What the hell? Someone's trapped.
Where are the other two? There's usually 3 of them.
Hey, hey, hey. It's okay. You're gonna die out here. I know of a camp where it's safe.
Camp? Yeah, where? Yeah. I'll go. I'll go.
Copeland's camp.
Peaceful Lake. Mark Copeland. It's safe there.
Thank you. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, let them know it was Deacon St. John. They know me. Keep your head down and run.
No scrap. Damn.
Can you use this?
Mayweed. Come on, get on the bike. Dude, I'm telling you right now, a motorcycle is the last thing I'd be driving around in a fucking zombie apocalypse, dude. It is so damn noisy. Can you imagine that thing's attracted to you by sound and you're like, what? Nah. Like, dude, come on, man. You're not Daryl Dixon, bro. You ain't gonna survive. Really?
Hey, open it up. He's okay.
Oh shit! I didn't expect them to have a 50 cal just sitting up top. Running around, robbing banks, all whacked on the Scooby snacks. Zombie apocalypse ever come, I bet you. I don't know. It's hard to say how anybody...
Thinking about heading north.
Yeah. As soon as we put together enough gear, we're riding out of here. Tucker's starting to get on my nerves, you know?
Shit. We're gonna miss your sorry ass around here.
Yeah, well, that makes one of us.
Mm-hmm. See you soon.
It's hard to say how anybody... You know what I mean? Because look at Negan, for example. Negan is a perfect example of somebody who was like one of the kindest souls. You know what I mean? And some tore up shit happened to him. And he snapped and just became a homicidal maniac, you know?
Nice work. Deke, you're always the one person I could count on to get things done.
It's hard because you wouldn't know who to trust. And something like the zombie apocalypse, I don't care what this old lady has to say. And something like the zombie apocalypse, dude, you have no idea who you'd be able to trust, dude, because human beings are greedy. We are a very greedy species. Compared to every other animal on the planet, we are extremely greedy. You know what I mean? Like we
Hey, just
like hoard and hoard. We're like the combination. Look, we have the ego of like a polar bear or a great white, just like this is my territory, and we have the hoarding mentality of a squirrel. Just like jam pack everything that we can into this tree. And it makes for a dangerous combination of just, I don't know, like no other species of animal on this planet takes more than what they need. Even like if you watch those videos of humpback whales when they die and sharks come up to them and all these animals come up and just start feeding off of it. Bro, they won't hunt. If they're full, they'll just swim around and they'll cruise around until they get hungry again. You know what I mean? They won't just kill. And like, there are exceptions to the rule. You know, there have been, you know, rogue tigers and rogue bears and rogue great whites and all this other stuff. But usually as a whole, they don't. Like, look at like us as human beings, bro. We don't need condominiums and $450,000 fucking cars and, you know, 720 acres of land full of $1 million horses. We have this insatiable appetite for, it's like a lust for materialism. And there's really no other species on the planet that has that kind of mentality, which is probably why we're at the top of the food chain. But it's in a zombie apocalypse, bro. When you introduce that element, like I honestly, dude, I wouldn't trust anybody outside my own family. Outside of my wife and kids, I'm not fucking trusting anybody, dude. In fact, you come within 100 yards of my wife and kids, I'm probably just going to put a bullet in you because it's not worth the risk. You could be the nicest person on the planet, but when it comes down to that last can of peaches, bro, I have no idea what the fuck you're going to do. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I'm just not really willing to take that chance. I would rather be alive than not be alive.
I'll let Tucker know you stopped by.
You know, that was one thing I think that, so in the first season of The Last of Us, that the episode 3, the episode that everybody hated because of the gay relationship between Frank and, what's his name? They actually did get one thing right, dude, about Frank. Frank didn't fucking let anybody on his property. And it's understandable why. Because he's alive. I'm still a level 1 here? Bro, what the fuck do I gotta do to be a level 2?
St. John, Tucker to Deacon St. John. We got a job for you.
Hey, Tucker. Okay, I'll stop by when I can. Deacon out.
It's just hard, you know what I mean? Like, human beings get crazy when it's the last bit of something. And a lot of people don't like being told what to do. So you're going around and you're like trying to, like, let's say you're trying to rebuild the civilization, right? And you're like, let's see, no smoking, right? No smoking. There's always going to be that one person that, even though they're told no smoking, and even though they don't smoke, they will smoke just to break the rules. Especially Americans, dude. Americans thrive on rebellion. That's in our DNA. Americans do not like being told they can't do something. They hate it.
Jesus, you okay?
That's one of the reasons why I don't like being in leadership positions. Like, I used to manage a bunch of gas stations, right? And I loved being a store manager, bro. I loved seeing my regulars every day. I loved maintaining and cleaning my store. I got a really huge sense of pride out of it. In fact, my main store, the store that was like my home store that I managed the most, I actually won awards for how clean the bathroom was, right? I took pride in that kind of stuff. The one thing I did not like I didn't have issues standing up for my employees. I didn't have issues fighting homeless people in the parking lot. I didn't have issues kicking kids out that were partying and getting drunk in the parking lot. I didn't have issues confronting thieves. I didn't have issues confronting pissed off customers that were throwing shit at my employees. I didn't have issues chasing thieves down in my car. Like, I didn't have issues with that stuff. I loved associating with my regulars every day. But there were two things that I hated. I hated doing paperwork. I hated sitting at the desk and doing paperwork. I always trained somebody to do that shit. because I liked being out in my store and talking to my regulars and greeting new customers and stocking and cleaning the store. That's what I took pride in. And it made me feel real good inside knowing that my store was fucking spotless, dude. Like, spotless. You went to any other store, bro, their desk was a mess. Cash registers were disgusting. Fuck no. My desk, my work desk was like one of the nicest, neatest desks ever. And that's why, like, upper management, like corporate, would come to my store to do a lot of their paperwork and stuff like that, because all the other surrounding stores for the company, bro, they would go to sit at the manager's desk and there'd be like gum stuck to the fucking table and like pizza sauce on paperwork and like cockroaches running around on the desk. Not mine. Bro, I would take apart my desk every couple of months and I would dust underneath it and everything. Like, my shit was clean. But I don't like telling people what to do, especially adults. Like, telling kids what to do, younger kids, teaching them and like, you know, saying, okay, this is what needs to be done at this time, and this is how we need to do this, and this is when we need to make sure this is done by, like, that kind of stuff. And helping somebody grow in their field wasn't a problem for me. But when I have to walk up to you, a grown-ass adult, and tell you to sweep the floor, and you tell me some stupid shit like, no, I don't know how to sweep the floor. Here, why don't you show me? It makes me want to punch you in your fucking mouth, dude. Because we're all adults here. We're here paid to do a job. And I shouldn't have to go to corporate and be like, he's not listening to me. You know what I mean? You're an adult. You're here paid to fucking work. Do your job. Shut up. And just understand, like, I'm not asking you to clean out the grease traps at Burger King, bro. I'm just telling you to sweep the fucking floor while I do the paperwork. Like, not that big a deal, bro. And it happened it happened more than you think it would. Just grown-ass adults whining and throwing hissy fits like they should be paying they should be being paid more for doing basic work. You know what I mean? Putting food out, sweeping the floor, ringing customers up. They act like they should be making like $40 an hour or something. And if I have to tell you that, that's what I don't like. I don't like that aspect of being a supervisor. Because in my opinion, bro, like, you're a grown-ass adult. I shouldn't have to tell you to do these things. You should just naturally be doing them. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you were hired for, so why am I having to tell you to do it? And granted, like I said, I'm not talking about teaching somebody how to do something. I'm talking about a 40-year-old man working at a minimum wage job, still living at home with his mom, telling me no, I'm not doing that. Like, and I'm not knocking people who live at home with their mom. I'm just saying, like, because there's a lot of reasons why people still live at home, and I understand a lot of them. But if you're still living at home and you're throwing temper tantrums at your job and sending your mom in to yell at your boss because you don't feel like sweeping the floor, bro. And I dealt with that a lot as a manager. I had this piece of shit employee, dude, that would sit there and, like, right by the entrance door would just be smoking joints. Like, what are you doing, bro? People that are coming in with their fucking kids, dude, at least go out back and do that shit. Like, I wouldn't even tell him, bro, don't do that. I would tell him, dude, be a normal stoner and go out back behind the dumpsters, dude. What do you mean, man? I don't even... No, and, another thing that used to drive me crazy is he would leave his refry cigarettes on my desk, and I can't stand cigarette butts, dude. Even when I smoked, once I put the cigarette out, I could not touch it again, dude. It'd make me vomit. And this piece of shit would leave his refry cigarettes on my desk, dude. It made me want to fucking choke him, dude. I fucking snapped. One day, I put them all in a Ziploc bag. I drove over to his house. I knocked on his door, and I fucking threw him in his face. Told him, don't ever do that shit again. And he called corporate. And filed a complaint, and I was like, well, how about him leaving hazardous waste all over my desk? And they were like, what? And yeah, that's all she wrote. But the dude would talk about, and I'd always tell him too, dude, stop talking about politics, dude. Stop talking about politics while customers are in the store. Because he'd be like, F Donald Trump, you know, and he'd talk about doing stuff to the White House. And I live in a fairly conservative community, so a lot of my customers would come and file complaints. And I kept telling him, bro, stop talking about politics. We are a business. We are not a political junction. We are a business. I don't care who you are talking about. Stop talking about politics, dude. At a job, there are 3 things that you should never talk about with customers and fellow employees: money, politics, and religion. I don't care where you're from, and all 3 of those, kick them at the door as soon as you come in. Because I don't care if you're a Christian, we're going to have Muslim customers. I don't care if you're a liberal, we're going to have conservative customers. I don't care if you're rich, we're going to have customers who are not wealthy, and vice versa for all those. And this dude would constantly talk about politics. And dude, customers were filing complaints. They're like, bro, we just want to get our beer. We're tired of this dude dumping fucking blue-haired Karen liberal facts down our fucking throat every time we come in to get beer. And I kept telling him, bro, stop. You are a grown-ass man. You are 41 years old. Stop. I don't know what you're talking about, man. He sent his mom in, dude. Sent his fucking mom in. He was talking about, you know, cutting a certain president's, you know, I don't know if I'll get in trouble on YouTube for saying that kind of shit, but he was talking about this stuff in the store, like very detailed. And customers were coming in going, dude, I was standing here with my 8-year-old daughter while he was talking about decapitating the president. And I told him, dude, stop talking about this shit, dude. Like, you're pissing the customers off and you're freaking the kids out. Oh, you're going to trust the customers over me? Yeah, because you're a piece of shit. He quit. I swear to God, this is a true story. This 41-year-old man quit. And then his mom came in and tried to threaten me. I need to, in California, you are not allowed to discuss an employee with anybody else. Meaning I can't talk about person A with person C who doesn't work at the company. It's against the law. I don't know if it's federal or not, but I know in California, I cannot discuss this person personally in any way, shape, or form that involves the store with somebody who doesn't work at the store. Like, I can talk about, like, I can discuss their strengths and their weaknesses and stuff with, like, my assistant manager and corporate. But other than that, like, I can't talk about this person at all. I can't talk about where they live. I can't talk about their schedule. I'm almost positive you can't even mention, like, their last name or their date of birth and shit. It's a violation of some state law. And his mom came in and was like, I need to talk to you. And I was like, I am sorry. I cannot discuss anything with you. Have a nice day. And then this crazy lady was like, yeah, do you want me to tell everybody about how you're smoking beer? I swear to God, dude, every customer in the store started laughing. And one dude was like, this regular that came in, dude, he was hella funny. He was like, smoking beer? What kind of shit you been getting? Where you been hitting? Like, he just started cracking jokes. It was so damn funny. And she was like, I know all about the beer smoking and the pot drinking. And I was like, oh my God, dude. I don't get paid enough to deal with motherfuckers' moms, dude. This is ridiculous. We need to have a discussion. No, we don't. Have a good day. Boop. And then she was like, I need you to come out front and talk with me. And I was like, yeah, where there's no camera phones or where there's no cameras and no witnesses? I don't think so. And she was like, why don't you come out front and have a conversation with me like an adult? And I was like, once again, that customer was like, because you just threatened him, you dumb bitch. Why is he going to go outside with you? Why? So you can say that he tried to fondle you or something? And I was like, thank you. Thank you. I don't even have to say it. My customers are standing up for me. I'm not even joking. Dude, that whole situation traumatized me as a supervisor, dude, because there were times where I felt like I was going to lose my temper and I was going to hurt this guy just because he tried so hard just to get under my skin and play games. And he went out of his way to make my life miserable. And my boss liked him just because he showed up. And I was like, dude, he talks shit about customers while they're in line. Like, he'll say passive aggressive things about the customers in line. He cost me like 20% of my business, dude.
You looking for something?
Anyway.
Okay, man.
That's why I don't like being in a supervisorial position. But going back to my original point, you know, you're trying to start a community like this, and people are like, I don't want to be told what to do. What gives you the right to think you can tell me what to do? You know what I mean? What do you mean I can't smoke? I'm going to smoke all I want to smoke. Or something else along the lines of, you know, like, what do you mean I can't go out at night and hunt? That's when the best hunting is. You're crazy. You're going to tell me that the camp is shut down at night and that I can't go hunt during prime hunting hours? Like, there's always going to be those people that don't like being told what to do. And how do you deal with that situation? You know what I mean? Like, people constantly trying to rebel. It's easy. You know what? You all go fuck yourselves. We'll just stay right here. We'll have our little house. We'll seal off our house and call it a day.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. That should be it.
This game's definitely got some bugs, dude. Alright, let's go up and do... Okay, so she has a new story or request for me. Let's go. We're going to select this and... Alright, let's get out of here. I still want to know how there are so many freaking zombies out in the woods, dude. Like, where'd all these zombies come from? You think that they would be in the cities?
mass grave. I keep forgetting it's so close to O'Leary Mountain. Don't ask me how. Another Nero micro recorder. Not sure I want to listen to this.
1381. Agent Sinclair reporting. I'm at corpse disposal site, 13 Beta, supervising the unloading and disposal of cargo. You never get used to the smell, do you? Trains have been running nonstop, and all the current sites are almost to capacity. I've put in recs to open up more federal land. The encounters in DC have stopped returning my calls. Yes, they have more important business. Side note to Perkins. I was right, asshole. Yeah, I know we fucked up initially. Plotting the site here instead of over at Site 13 Alpha, but it worked out, didn't it? You remember I had to argue my ass off to keep this site in our back pocket. I knew it was going to be bad.
Shit.
No one believed me. Guess you all believe me now.
Yeah, we believe you. Jesus.
All right, Sniper, you have a good night, all right? We'll be back tomorrow with some Titanfall 2. We'll hurry up and get through Titanfall 2, and then we'll start Doom and Doom Eternal after that for Retro Mondays. I'll let you know tomorrow, though. I'm going to watch a couple more episodes of Eden Zero.
O'Brien, this has got to be it.
Hey, Sarge, how about we make an unscheduled stop on our way back? A couple of sample traps I want to check.
Hey, Doc, how long before your job's done?
I'm not a doctor. I keep telling you that.
Sorry, Lieutenant O'Brien. How long are we going to be here?
As long as it takes, Corporal. As long as it takes. I thought I saw something on our approach. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah?
It's probably nothing. Fresh carrion, maybe.
Okay, Doc. Lieutenant, don't become carrion yourself.
Only animals can become carrion, Corporal, not humans. You guys checked the perimeter, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
I heard something.
Stop right there! We could be friends now, can't we?
Oh, you can't even select your guns, dude.
Hey, Sarge, how about we make an unscheduled stop on our way back? A couple of sample traps I want to check.
Hey, Doc, how long before your job's done?
I'm not a doctor. I keep telling you that.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant O'Brien. How long are we going to be here?
As long as it takes, Corporal. As long as it takes. I thought I saw something on our approach. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah?
It's probably nothing. Fresh carrion, maybe.
Okay, Doc.
Winnie, what's up, man?
Carry on yourself.
Only animals can become carrion, Corporal, not humans. You guys checked the perimeter, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
attracting the insects, but from the size of the swarm, recent carrion is indicated. Should be just over here. Damn it, where is it? Ah, here it is. Speculation as to Tubanus atratus is confirmed. Lots of horseflies here. At the smell, let me tell you, carrion is still mostly intact and appears to be what Corleus minus or mule deer. As if anybody could check that.
Well, look at it this way, you poor son of a bitch. At least you weren't torn apart by freaks. If you lived a few more weeks, you might have become one yourself, and whether that been something. What do you want? Stay back.
I just want to talk.
Nero Protocol 2-7 states clearly that if conducting operations in quarantine zones, if I encounter any civilians or civilians, that I'm forbidden from making contact.
Really? See, that sounded to me like making contact.
Yes. Yes, it did.
You're alive.
Yes. I am.
How? How are you alive,
What?
O'Brien?
I don't understand.
Okay. You were there. That night. Farewell. The next night,
Nero
refugee camp.
Protocol
The choppers
2-7
were
states.
burning.
that
Everyone was dead. They were slaughtered. Torn limb
Nero
for goddamn limb.
Protocol
All right,
2-7.
listen up. We're gonna do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way, we have a little chat. You give me the information that I need, and then you go back to digging your way through freaker shit or whatever the hell is you're doing out here. The hard way. I crack open that little spacesuit, and then we see what your friends out there have to say about you breathing in all this contaminated air. So what's it gonna be, O'Brien?
Yes. Okay. Okay.
You remember at the rooftop of the old brewery, I put a woman on your chopper. She was wounded.
Yes. I remember a knife wound. She was cut pretty bad.
I went to the refugee camp that you said you were taking her to. Everyone was dead, so I'm gonna ask you again. How did you survive?
We weren't there. We were diverted south to another camp. Like you said, camp in Belknap was overrun, so they moved us south to a camp outside of Silver Lake.
Were there survivors?
You mean now? I don't know. I was transferred to the research unit.
Did she survive?
Oh, wait. I can find out. I can check. You have one of our radios. That's how you... I can't promise anything, but I'll check.
And I'm gonna go with you.
No, you can't. Please, you don't... Okay, you don't understand. I'll fucking shoot you.
Not before I shoot you.
Okay, look, if you're gonna fucking kill me, do it, okay? I did my job. Did that woman your wife? I put her on oxygen. I gave her an IV. I kept her alive. I got in a lot of trouble for that. She was septic. She wasn't gonna make it, but I got her to the mass unit. I saved her goddamn life. O'Brien, report. I have to go. Please, you have to get out of here. You don't know these men. You don't know what they're capable of.
If I don't hear from you, I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna track you down. And I'm gonna do a lot worse than snap off an antenna.
I'm sorry about your wife. But you're not the only one who lost someone that night.
Woo, shit just got interesting. Whoa! Bro, how is the helicopter on the other side of the river now?
O'Brien, he's alive. How the hell is he alive? They were diverted south. He said that he put her on oxygen, he gave her an IV, he kept her alive. She was septic, so...
Fucking dog.
He said that he put her on oxygen, he gave her an IV, he kept her alive. She was septic, so... She wasn't gonna make it, but... He got her to life. He said that he put her on oxygen, oxygen. He gave her an IV. He kept her alive. She was septic, so she wasn't gonna make it. But he got her to a MASH unit. He saved her life. He said it. He said he saved her life. She can still be. No. But O'Brien is alive. If he is, then maybe.
She is too. Bro.
Deke, you there?
Booze man. A few days ago, I asked you if you remembered that Nero asshole O'Brien.
Yeah, Deke, it's all
Another bounty. Okay, what were you saying?
yeah, Deke, it's all kind of a blur.
Yeah, okay. Get some shut eye, booze man. I'll tell you about it later.
When are we riding out of here, Deke?
Soon, Boozer. Real soon. Look, as soon as your arm heals, we're gonna be riding the hell out of here.
Yeah, Deke. Okay.
Deer crossing. Well, guess you don't have to be worried about traffic no more, do you?
Deke, you got your radio on? Had some time on my hands, made you some shit.
Booze man, thank you, brother. I'll be by. O'Brien. You out there? O'Brien. Son of a bitch, you better radio me. You hear me, O'Brien? You're on this channel? You better get back to me, or I'm going to track you down. You got that? Damn it, come on! O'Brien! Back to me.
Deke, you there? Did you track down the chopper? Was it the same guy, the one we saw on the roof that night?
Yeah. Yeah, it was him.
Did he remember us? Sarah, what happened?
I don't know. They got diverted south. He remembered her, but he doesn't know what happened to her.
You don't think she's still alive?
No. I mean, no, look, I'm not stupid, Boozer. I just want to find out, what happened to her. Where she died.
Hey, maybe you can finally, find some peace.
I don't need to find any peace. I gotta go, all right? Deacon out.
So, you want to learn how to hunt? Is that what I'm hearing?
I know how to shoot a gun.
It's a rifle, not a gun.
I was in the 10th Mountain Cope. Don't give me any Marine Corps bullshit.
Killing a buck's a little different than killing a man. Or a freak. Best way to hunt an animal is to track it.
Best way to hunt an animal
You gotta focus.
is to track it.
And see what nature's trying to tell you.
Why don't you tell me about how your face got all fucked up? Was you tracking a mountain lion? Or a bear? You was tracking something and it beat your ass. That's what happened. Nah. Bro, deer make some wild ass sounds. I don't know, like, if you guys have ever heard a deer, but they make wicked spooky sounds, dude. Sometimes they sound like a baby crying. Rabbits too.
See this pile of deer scat? It's fresh.
Yeah, I see it.
They lead this way.
Yeah.
Well, come on, man.
Quick, there
There's your buck.
I see him.
Now here, use my rifle. If you were in the 10th mountain, you know how to use a scope.
Bro, give me your fucking gun, dude. God.
Yeah, Cope, I know how to use a scope.
Easy, easy.
I got this.
You got him. Nice shot.
Ability to track a wounded deer, look for the blood trail. Bro, I shot it in the face. In the face! It's not still alive. I'm sorry.
God damn it, it wasn't.
I shot it in the face with the 306 round, bro.
You wounded him. He'll bleed out soon enough. We just gotta try.
Wound him? Dude, I painted the forest with his fucking brains.
Look close.
Yeah, I see him.
And follow him.
On it.
He'll be slowing down about now. Losing too much blood. We should be coming across his carcass any time now.
Yeah, look. Cope, Boozer and I have been hunting before. He used to go elk hunting with his old man, and yeah, he showed me how to gut a deer.
Well, let's just say, no disrespect to Boozer, but you got a lot to learn. You're wasting a lot of meat there. Overall, not bad for a beginner.
Well, yeah, look at the whole damn deer is left. You can make weapons with the antlers. You can boil the bones and make soup.
Here, thanks.
Like I said, Deke, we can always use more venison at the camp. Still got some folks trying to heal up from that Ripper attack.
Okay, Cope. Yeah, I'll see if I can remember that.
Hey.
Manny, what's going on?
Hey, I got some good stuff in stock. All right. Thanks, man.
Help you?
Hey. Hey. You got something to say about it?
That all you need? One upgrade coming up. Come by anytime. Later, man.
Hey, man. Good to see ya.
How's it going?
Yep. See you, man.
See you later.
Bro, I need 491 points. Wait. No, I need 991? Yeah, 991 points.
What do you need?
I need some damn gas, dude. Okay, we can, here's what we can do. We can go up to my camp. Fast travel.
How's it going, Booze Man?
Fine, goddammit. Hey, Deke, we're getting low on supplies. Could use some more meat if you get a chance.
Oh, shit. Okay. Guess it's been a while since we did any hunting. I'll see if I can scare up some meat while I'm out.
You remember what you're doing?
Yeah, I had Cope give me a few pointers, believe it or not.
Cope? Shit, I don't believe it. Thanks, Steve.
See you, booze man. All right, now I just gotta find some meat. Deer, bear, wolf. Fuck, don't matter to me.
Hi, kitties.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. I grew up in these here woods.
Oh, you just went and took a shit, didn't you?
Funny how it still works in a world he never would have dreamed of. I built my first tree house to use as a deer blind.
I built my first tree house. I built my first tree house as a damn man. Fast travel. Dude. I hate it when I wear my watch and like moisture gets trapped underneath it, dude. That's when I know I've been wearing my watch for too long.
I know him. Let him in.
Oh, drunk driving is what I like to do. I like drunk driving with you.
Deke,
That's for you Sublime fans out there.
I need you to go after someone.
Go.
Girls, don't go crazy when the men use you. Oh,
Larson brings in
woman, hold your man tight. If it makes you feel right, it's your own life.
Okay, so what do you need?
She's gone. She went on a supply run with Alki. Some others up to that abandoned Nero refugee camp. You know the one. I think you've been up there before.
Yeah.
God damn, it hurts when I sit down.
Find her, Pete. There's been a squatters spotted up that way. If they find her first.
Dude, if you ever have to get a vasectomy, bro, Ice is your friend. Ice is gonna be your best companion.
What do you want?
What do you want?
How's it going?
To beat your ass, that's what I want. Refuel 233. God. Okay, let me see here. He's my brother. What is this up here? Do you remember the time? Ooh, remember the time?
Hey, what do you need?
Just having a look.
All right.
Hold on, I'll get the
Damn it.
Shit, that's right. I gotta finish burning out these nests. Guess I'll come back later, burn out these nests.
Fuck it, we're doing this. Dude.
Okay, now just gotta...
Damn, that was close.
Was Ninetales outside earlier?
She might be.
No, she's inside right now, but was she earlier?
I don't think so, no.
Because I can't find Mango. He's not anywhere now. And I heard outside like a cat earlier, but I thought it was Ninetales.
Okay, he's probably out front. Hang on. This is why I don't like him going outside. I don't say you fucking guys, 'cause I don't. Hang on. Give me 1 second, you guys. I apologize. I gotta help my daughter find her cat really quick. Oh, damn it. one more second, you guys. Emily, if you hear the dogs barking, more than likely it's him. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. What the fuck? Well, shit, I need to find a new weapon now. The hell was that?
I can fix this. It should do it.
Pokey Earth. I mean, I could take it or leave it. It's not my favorite form of music, but, you know what I mean? I can see where...
St. John Salome Hot Springs. Thought you there.
Like a lot of my favorite musicians and stuff that I listen to now, I can see how they were influenced by it.
I was sworn if she was here. Probably not much chance to see her alive.
If she is, you'll find her. Talk her out.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Like, Gar Samuelson from, the first drummer for Megadeth. Oh, okay. Just, alright, whatever. Thought we were going to have a discussion about music, but okay. That was kind of odd. Like, here, let me ask a question and then just delete all the questions. Okay. Man. Who the fuck is...
Okay, let's take a look around. Which way? Gotcha. This is it. Alright, what have we got? You're mine now. Gotta take a closer look.
Gotta take a closer
Okay, let's see. What's going on here? There you are. Shit, what the hell happened here? Well, might be worth having a look around. Renegade Patrol, god damn it.
I don't know. Why don't I just reach in through the back broken window? So stupid. Oh yeah. Give me that. No scrap. What is that? A rag. Any supplies in here? Negative. Okay, what about the next tenant? Over. I'll take me some of them wild berries. Take them wild berries. There sure are a lot of beer bottles laying around everywhere. Sit down. Death to all zombies. Isn't there a horde at the bottom of this? I'm pretty sure I saw a horde sitting down at the bottom of this place. How in the hell do I get up top? Nope.
Hey, me again. Boozer says that I shouldn't come up here anymore. He keeps asking me what good's it do, and maybe he's right, I don't know. He got hurt pretty bad the other day. We ran into some rippers who burned the hell out of his arm, and it looks pretty bad. I broke into one of those, what the hell do you call them? The mobile medical units, and I got him sterile bandages. And I hope it's enough, you know? But Boozer, you know, he says he's fine, but I don't think so. Shit looks pretty bad to me. See, the thing is, it was on me. I risked his life for a bike part. Goddamn bike part. Not that it mattered, the son of a bitch Copeland parted it out anyway. Took me a year to put that bike together. You would have liked it. It's not as nice as the one that I taught you to ride on, but it got me around. You remember that tank that you had painted for me? Well, that was the only thing left of that old hog, and now it's gone too. As soon as we get it back together, my bike, get Boozer patched up, we're gonna ride north. Fresh start. Yeah, a lot of memories around here. Too many. Anyway, I guess I'm just saying that, I might not see you again, you know? Freaks and marauders, yeah. Go kill each other. Right on target.
All right. Dude, turn.
That swarms.
Bro, what the fuck, man? You fucking...
What happened here, Rose? Okay, let's take a look around. Another nest. Let's go. All right, where? That's the last. Build your damn nest somewhere else, you dead freaks.
Zombies. Rippers and rakers and marauders and Zone of the Defender and...
Might be here somewhere, right? Oh, Jesus, looks like the swarm tore him apart. Poor bastards. Rose? Rose Allen, right?
No!
Hey, 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 I'm not gonna hurt you. See, I'm not with those assholes.
No!
God damn it, I'm here to help. Tucker sent me. Wait, I said that I am here to help you.
No, you're with her. You're from the work camp.
No, I'm with Tucker. I do runs for, yeah.
They starved me. I wouldn't follow her orders, so they wouldn't feed me.
Well, I mean, it's a work camp. I mean, everyone's got to work.
I'm not a slave. I'm not going back, do you hear me? I'd rather die out here.
Okay, God damn it. Go on.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Yeehaw. Damn, they want me to go all the way over here? What time is it? Alright, you guys.
Seen him before. Open up. Tucker. Deacon St. John to Ada Tucker.
Deke, did you find her?
Yeah, Tuck, I found her, and she's on her way back.
Wait, you let her go? Alone?
Well, she took one of the squatters' bikes. She said that she was gonna be able to find her way. She didn't want my help.
Oh, god damn it, Deke. You should have brought her in.
Well, why, Tuck? Why? Is something wrong? I mean, is there some reason she wouldn't want to come back?
No, of course not. It's just a kid like Rose. She doesn't have a goddamn clue about what's out there.
Well, I don't know, Tuck. Maybe she does. St. John out.
How's it going, Deke?
Hey, Manny.
Deacon.
Hey. Nope.
Hey, good job. Yep.
God, dude.
Hey, thanks. I'll see you later.
What do you need?
Damon.
What can I get you? Nice. I'll fix that gun up for you. Nice and good. Come by any time.
Bro, I need gas.
Hey, Deke.
Manny.
Yo, you need a refuel?
I need 786 more.
I'll be here.
Yes, I need a refuel, dude.
Nope.
No, I'll keep an eye out for more shit. See you around, man.
Let me get the gate for you.
Bro, how the hell do I get a refuel here?
I didn't think I'd see you around so much.
Just looking.
That bike of yours, need some fuel?
Yes.
Yeah, it is hard to find fuel out there. I'll get it fixed up for you. Should have more stuff later. Alright, check back later, man. See you.
Alright, you guys, this is where I'm gonna hop off. Back to the grindstone. For Retro Monday, tomorrow we have Retro Monday, and I have kickboxing with my sons. What the hell is going on? No audio? What is going on, dude? I think my... Anyway, all right, you guys. I'm going to hop out of here for tonight. I got to wake up in like 4 hours for work. We will be doing some Titanfall 2 tomorrow for Retro Monday. And then once we finish that up, we'll hop into Doom and Doom Eternal for Retro Mondays. Until next time, though, I want to thank all you guys for stopping by and hanging out. And I hope you guys have been enjoying Days Gone. I find it pretty fun and entertaining. It's not the most exciting game in the world, I will tell you that right now. There are plenty of other games that are more exciting. Doom, The Dark Ages, for example, was a lot more action-packed and a lot more entertaining. Days Gone is still a good game. It's just, I feel like games should either be one of two things, if not both. If they're going to have a slower, less compelling story, it needs to be filled with action. And if the action is not as compelling as you would want it to be, then it needs to have a very, very captivating story. Game like Expedition 33, graphically, it's amazing. The story is fantastic. And the action is, even though it's a turn-based game, it's just enough to keep you sucked in. You know what I mean? The first Berserker Kazan game doesn't really have the most compelling story out there, but it's jam-packed with action. You know what I mean? So if you're not getting like a good mix of at least both of those things, or you're not getting a fantastic amount of at least one of those things, you know, I think that there are other games out there that deserve your attention more. And this game, the action is fun. It just seems very repetitive. And, you know, go here, do this, find this person, kill these zombies, you know, get this bike part. Go here, activate, do said thing, and come back and collect points. It's... I don't know. When you compare it to a game like The Last of Us that had like just straight pure action going through and everything was different all the time, it's hard, because when you have an action game with RPG elements, it's very hard to do, because the action you're constantly expecting action, you know. And let's say a game like like Doom, you know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot of grindiness to it where you're doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. Destiny is a perfect example of that, where you're literally repeating the same task over and over and over and over. Games should not be a 9-to-5 job. They shouldn't. That's one of my biggest turnoffs with games like Red Dead and GTA and all that. It's just, go here, take money, you know, build camp, etc. Go here, beat up hooker, take money, build camp. It's the same repetitive process over and over again. You know what I mean? And even in games like Final Fantasy and stuff, like, those got away with it because that was what was expected. But at the same time, if I'm going to play a game, I'm playing it for... I want a compelling story. I want something that's going to pull me in, and I want the action to keep me there as well. So I think that's one of the reasons why I'm such a huge fan of From Software games, is because I find that they have very intricate stories that are built with love, and it has extremely dependable moments of action where I know I'm going to get my hands dirty, you know what I mean? So, all right, you guys, I hope you guys all have a happy, safe, and wonderful Sunday night, and I hope to catch you guys again tomorrow with Retro Monday and some Titanfall 2. Until then, you guys have a